Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Vince Southblessed, and today we're going to be here to be talking about something pretty unfortunate. Some of you may have seen that there is a video going around circulating of socks, and the reason why I chose to address this one is because there's a video of socks on the channel. Have never had any bad interactions. I've never had any directly, but there's been some indirect ones, and there's just been like feedback from other people. You know, as the collaboration was created, it's been nothing but positivity. And when he did the video for the channel, you know, I was honored. But if there's something more stupid in the world than racism, then it's this gender war thing that we've got going on. Which means, you know, when women get violated, they need to be backed. When men get violated, they need to be backed. And obviously, this is a woman being violated in this circumstance. So it's something that I wanted to address because, you know, we got to make like the millimeter differences. And also, there was just a couple of things when I just wanted to put out there. You know, it's the whole point of me making these videos consistently so I can put my opinions out. So if we go over, we're going to be viewing it through Zed's World TV. So yeah, he's giving a breakdown, and we're gonna do it from there. So,
you know what I'm saying? But Socks is a man that definitely should be in that same situation. He should be able to live at least a decent life off his craft, because Socks is hard, man. I remember seeing clips.
And so that's the first thing, is that, you know, perceived success and like having more fame than like currency to back it can lead to certain mental instabilities. And do not get it twisted, this video is going to be the opposite of excuses being made, but there is certain things that I do want clarified. So that is one of the first points, that like at the end of the day, we all know how sick Socks is. I would say, in terms of just bars for bars, in all of the MCs and lyricists and rappers to ever come out of the UK, Socks is going to be in the top something. He's not mediocre. He's not any guy.
To Lord of the Mics, even on TikTok to this day, there's still clips, yeah. And Socks was fucking up the place, bro. I'm even in a video. My brother had Socks do a video to promote his clothing brand. I'm gonna show you the video in a bit. This was like 2016. I'm actually in the video. I'm gonna run that video past first, but first I'm gonna get into this video of Socks, man.
Ready?
Leave.
Okay. Leave.
I've asked you to leave. You said you won't get in. You said you won't get in the taxi. I told you to leave.
Okay.
Well, stop him. You're messing up all my birthday decorations on my birthday. It's my birthday and you...
I ain't gonna lie though, this woman here, she's got a strong yam accent, man. Strong, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to joke about it. She's actually a victim in this video. But yeah, the accent's just strong.
Pull it down.
Yeah, hold tight all the yams, hold tight all the scousers, hold tight all the Gert people. It's just the way we live in it.
My decorations.
When you filming me, it's very much. Can I give you General Discussion, cover the first year. My name is John Tonks. I was born on 1990, and I love you, and I love Georgina as well. Give me a big shot of my girls. You know, Sarah. That's me first.
No.
This is already a vile. Like what's going on right here is already a vile. But obviously, it's the kind of thing that, like, see, when it comes to that, those stances that people have when it comes to defending women, is because if you imagine, like, you're seeing this video right now, yeah, we already know that this is a violation of personal space. But if you were to describe this in words, what are you really going to describe? This would, without video evidence, you wouldn't really be able to like navigate exactly what kind of situation this is. But because we've got a video, we already know that this is Pete. Yeah, see, that's the opposite of consent, isn't it?
I've got a video of you pissing all over me. You come in here and I told you to stay away from me and you got your cock out, you pissed all over me, you pissed all over my floor as well. Don't be
See, that's one of the fucked up parts there. I don't know if any of you lot caught that grin. I'm not going to do the back and forth thing, but yeah.
Trey, do you want to see the video?
Yeah, show me. Yeah, show me. Oh, big got Red Bull, yeah, big got GMT, big got Skepta, big got Jamie,
I'm
yeah,
sending
big got
this to the Red
Drake. Yeah,
Bull.
you can send it to whoever the fuck they
I'm sending
want.
this to
I
Red
pissed
Bull.
all over my missus. I pissed over you now on camera, and I'll do it, but...
Away from me. Get the fuck away from me. I told you to get the fuck away from me. Please, get the fuck away from me. Please. Yeah, please get the fuck away from me. I'm telling you to get away from me, please. I don't want you near me, please. Please.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. That is crazy, man.
It's the only thing you can say, innit? Like, again, it's not a gender wars thing, but all men have to realize that just because we're physically stronger, so many more violations on that side from male to female have just been able to continue. Because, like I'm saying, it's mad. Like, if you imagine her trying to describe this story in words without video evidence, there's like the chance the shit might even sound comical to certain men. And when I'm not talking about certain man, I'm saying as a man, because we don't have to roll around in a certain level of fear, we might hear a story because the equivalent like wouldn't have us in fear, if you know what I'm saying. So if your baby mums was round your yard moving absolutely nuts, pissing on the floor, that you'd feel the violation, but you wouldn't be in fear, if you know what I'm saying, in that kind of way. But obviously, from a male to female perspective, this is a terrifying situation to be in. Yeah, no. There's all you can say is it's crazy, isn't it? And so then afterwards, there is an apology video.
Good afternoon, Instagram. I'm sorry that I've took so...
This is the apology video in it. But yeah, like I was saying, man, Socks he's supposed to be living nice, bro. He's supposed to be living nice off his craft, man. But this video here, I ain't really heard too much about it. You know what? I did see my boy Spill TV put up a video about this first, but I just ain't in the media world or not, and I ain't really seen it going on. It ain't really been nothing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really been big news. But me, as a man from Birmingham, and just seeing Socks and just, you know, ratings.
Being from Birmingham and seeing this must be nuts, because as somebody who was raised in Bristol, when it comes to people like Socks and like Devilman, it's not just the fact that they're from Birmingham and bare other Birmingham people are going to rate them. It's the fact that they're not from London. And so you get that support where obviously he's rated by Londoners, hence the like level that he's on. But then you have all the other places that just rate somebody who's not from London, who doesn't have a London accent, who speaks, do you know what I'm saying? He's saying the yam yang, whatever that is. So it's like, I feel a way about this because I rate Socks in a certain way, where it's like, yeah, you were one of the people that was able to cut through in a way that mostly only Londoners be able to do. But to be from Birmingham, this must be kind of crazy for you.
Socks his thing and all that. There's not a lot of noise being made, so I doubt he can come back. But if he ever gets in a clash, certain shit now, this is just something that is going to be in the archives. Wait.
I don't even mean to laugh, but the clashes are impossible. And that's crazy because Socks is so sick at clashing. But the clashes are impossible now. No way, never. No dimension is that possible.
Yeah, let's get into this apology.
Long to make a video responding. I don't have management, I'm self-managed, so I have to make every decision myself. As some of you are aware, there was a video going around on social media on the 20th of December of me having a mental health breakdown. at my baby mum's address. For those of you,
Bro, I'll be honest, bro. That didn't look like a mental breakdown to me, anyway.
And so this is one of the main reasons that I wanted to make this video, because hold tight Zed's world, yeah. But this is where I completely disagree. If there's one thing that that video looks like to me, is it's someone having a mental health breakdown, mental issues. It's one of them ones where because I think if I remember the video correctly, Zed's about to say he should have just been honest and said he was just wasted off the yaks and like bunning or whatever, yeah? No, to me, that would have been the excuse. To come out and say, try and blame it on the drugs and the drink, that's the thing that don't make sense. If there's one thing that this is it's a mental health breakdown. Now, maybe it's not a breakdown. Maybe you've been in that space for time, but this is definitely mental health issues. If you piss on somebody's floor, that's mental health issues. Let's be real. If a child is wetting the bed past a certain age, it's a sign of mental issues. Now, it doesn't mean that the F this, I'm not saying, socks needs to be on medication or anything like that. But to come out and say that this is mental issues is the most factual thing about it. If somebody came to you in your own house and said, I will give you $3,000 to piss on your own floor, so many of us won't even physically be able to do it, even though we know we can just clean it up afterwards. That's how mentally gone you have to be to go into somebody else's house and piss on their floor. So where the issues come from, that's one thing. How long he's had the issues, that's another thing. Whether drink and drugs are exacerbating those issues, that's a next thing. But is this a video of a person with issues? 100,000,000%.
You know what I'm saying? Because you looked out of it, bro. You looked
100%
out of
he's
it.
out of it.
You look spaced out, man. Mental breakdown. Spaced out. I'd rather have said, yo, I was drunk, I was high, or you know what I'm saying? Maybe he didn't want to say he was high off something, but that didn't look like a mental breakdown to me anyway. But yeah.
Bare people use the drink and drugs because they're having mental breakdowns. So even the lightest of drugs that you can think of, some people deal with them consistently, daily, because of the mental issues that they're going through. So being able to get into the drink and the drugs is how they navigate their mental issues, and maybe is part of the only reason why they seem functional to you. Sometimes that's what it is that actually they use the drink and drugs because that levels them to look like they don't have mental issues. But that video is 100% of a guy maybe not having a breakdown, but mental issues, yes.
seen the video, and those of you that haven't, I urinated within the living room. All I can say is I'm embarrassed with myself. I've let my whole legacy down, my career. I was in a consensual relationship with the person. I was going through a bad breakup. We recently had a child, which I don't get to see. None of this is an excuse. I expect zero sympathy. I'm just genuinely embarrassed that I've let all my fans down. I understand for every DJ that doesn't want to work with me, every MC that doesn't want to share the stage, and I will refund every single ticket, even if I have to get a job on a building site over the next few months. Based on John, not socks. My mental health is not very good.
And so basically, this is what I want to say about that apology, yeah? So I'm seeing people in the comments saying that they don't accept it and that, they don't care about that apology. Now, again, because I feel like if there's one thing that is going to upgrade every centimeter of this planet, it's us protecting women and children more, and men, everyone, protect the animals, protect the plants. This is what we just need to do. Like every single aspect of it needs to happen, yeah? I completely understand everybody not accepting that apology. But what I want to clarify is, as an apology, I don't think it could have been said any better. And the reason why I say that is I think about this from the perspective of young people, right? So any of the new fans, like Zed was saying, the people that are younger, who've maybe only come into seeing Socks in the last 5 years or whatever, and they were maybe idolizing him. What that apology showed those young people is you do something like that, it's over. It's like the fact that in the apology, he said, my peers, the DJs, the MCs, if you don't want to share a stage with me, I understand. What is he doing? He's saying, don't pick my side. I understand if you don't pick my side. This was too whack. He said, I've let down my whole legacy. We all know that's facts. And he said it. So what was the other thing? What else did he say?
Every MC that doesn't want to fan, not personal legacy down, my career.
Let his legacy down. Facts. Career. Facts.
I was in a consensual relationship with the person. I was going through a bad breakup. We recently had a child, which I don't get to see. None of this is
That's the excuses, but
an excuse. I expect zero sympathy.
But then he says he expects zero sympathy. So I'm not saying this to give the sympathy. I'm saying we see so much wild stuff coming from random dons on the street all the way up to presidents, and they don't take any accountability. And I'm not saying that this is him taking accountability. What I'm saying is this is a clear message to all of his young fans that anything in the realm of this, it's all over. And the reason why I think we need to have these sorts of things clarified is so that we don't end up having conversations that keep going on in circles. Because ultimately, like I'm saying, this apology is the best thing that any young fans of Socks could have seen, because it lets them know it's over. It's done. And like I'm saying, we live in this weird world where people be doing the maddest stuff. They be doing it on camera. They be live streaming it. And then they have narrative spins, and then it kind of works a little bit, and they've still got they've still got a little thing. They're still trying. Like, at the end of the day, that was the honest truth. Legacy, myth. Career, myth. Sharing the stage, it's going to be a myth. So, yeah, I mean, I hope that the woman involved is not too traumatized. Obviously, I got no connections, just generally to all people around the world, no matter what the gender, no matter what the age, that have had violations happen. Hopefully that there's a healing in there. Yeah, and hopefully this is just one of those scenarios where as a scene, whether you consider that the UK scene, whether you just consider that being from ends in the UK, whether you consider it a grime thing, hopefully this is just one of those scenarios where we can navigate the conversation, where we don't gas it up to the point where it's just sensationalized for no reason, but we're also clear and logical about what is and isn't to be tolerated and what is and isn't funny, so that the younger generation that come through, they just have some completely different habits, but then they're also aware that in this clickbait, social media, attention is the new currency thing, it's not all marketing is good marketing, or all viewership is good viewership, So, again, to you watching this, I hope that you're having a blessed day. I hope that you have a blessed year, and keep locked until the next video.
Yo, final control.